Never be ashamed of a scar. It means you were stronger than whatever tried to hurt you. Once you choose hope, anything is possible. Until you're broken, you don't know what you're made of. It gives you the ability to build yourself all over again, but stronger than ever. If you could only sense how important you are to the lives of those you meet, how important you can be to the people you may never even dream of. There is something of yourself that you leave at every meeting with another person. Owning your story is the bravest thing you'll ever do. Forgive those who insult you, attack you, belittle you, or take you for granted. But more than this, forgive yourself for allowing them to hurt you. There is a difference between giving up and knowing when you've had enough. No one saves us but ourselves. No one can and no one may. We ourselves must walk the path. Our greatest glory is not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. The most beautiful people I've known are those who have known trials, have known struggles, have known loss, and have found their way out of the depths. Even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise. As I look back on my life, I realize that every time I thought I was being rejected from something good, I was actually being redirected to something better. Respect yourself enough to say I deserve peace, and walk away from people or things that prevent you from attaining it. You can't start the next chapter of your life if you keep rereading the last one. Every day may not be good, but there is some good in every day. One of the happiest moments in life is when you find the courage to let go of what you cannot change. Stop focusing on how stressed you are, and remember how blessed you are. One has to understand that braveness is not the absence of fear, but rather the strength to keep on going forward despite the fear. Anyone can give up. It is the easiest thing in the world to do, but to hold it together when everyone would expect you to fall apart, now that is true strength. Every experience, no matter how bad it seems, holds within it a blessing of some kind. The goal is to find it. I survived because the fire inside me burned brighter than the fire around me. Your hardest times often lead to the greatest moments of your life. Keep going. Tough situations build strong people in the end. The struggle you're in today is developing the strength you need for tomorrow. Don't give up. Talk to yourself like you would to someone you love. Whenever you feel down, remember it is always daylight somewhere on this rock we call Earth. Whenever you are belittled by a human, remember that she or he does not represent the whole, for the earth is way bigger than any puny creature you may encounter. You never know how strong you are until being strong is the only choice you have. When written in Chinese, the word crisis is composed of two characters. One represents danger and the other represents opportunity. The world breaks everyone, and afterward, some are strong at the broken places. Don't ever underestimate the importance you can have, because history has shown us that courage can be contagious and hope can take on a life of its own. Many of life's failures are people who did not realize how close they were to success when they gave up. A diamond is a chunk of coal that did well under pressure. Life's challenges are not supposed to paralyze you. They're supposed to help you discover who you are. Being strong doesn't mean you'll never get hurt. It means even when you get hurt, you'll never let it defeat you. Never apologize for being sensitive or emotional. Let this be a sign that you've got a big heart and aren't afraid to let others see it. Showing your emotions is a sign of strength. When something bad happens, you have three choices. You can either let it define you, let it destroy you, or let it strengthen you. I can be changed by what happens to me, but I refuse to be reduced by it. We don't develop courage by being happy every day. We develop it by surviving difficult times and challenging adversity. Worrying doesn't empty tomorrow of its sorrows. It empties today of its strengths. If life were predictable, it would cease to be life and be without flavor. The whole secret of a successful life is to find out what is one's destiny to do, and then do it. In order to write about life, first, you must live it. The big lesson in life, baby, is never be scared of anyone or anything. Sing like no one's listening. Love like you've never been hurt. Dance like nobody's watching, and live like it's heaven on earth. Curiosity about life in all of its aspects, I think, is still the secret of great creative people. Hardships often prepare ordinary people for an extraordinary destiny. I am thankful for my struggle, because without it I wouldn't have come across my strength.